Hello, I'm Seema Chaudhary, and my goal of this video on your interview success is to convert you from no one to someone valuable and then to somebody indispensable for the company where you are applying. For this, I'm going to use 3 techniques. I want you to remember the 3 C's and the 3 P's. The 3 C's, I'll be focusing on how you can be charismatic, confident, and clear in your thoughts. Now, to develop these 3 C's, I'm going to use the 3 P's. Your preparation regarding the resume, your company, and the anticipated questions. Your personality and your practice. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you those 7 golden rules that you must follow to achieve success in any interview. Your today's takeaway? Yes, your today's takeaway is going to be a walk-in checklist. And this checklist will guarantee that you don't forget anything while you're entering the interview room. At the end of the video, there is also a secret timing tip and what to do after the interview tip. So let's dive into the real thing. Now, before you gain your mastery over the 3 C's and the 3 P's, remember the word success. A very crucial and important word in your preparation, where S stands for sense of purpose, the importance of having clear and specific goals even before you have begun. So start your interview preparation by picking up a piece of paper and a pen, and then plan out your whole session. Remember to plan your work so that you can work upon that plan. U stands for you, where you are responsible for your life and your career, and you must refuse to make any excuses at all. An interview is an opportunity where you can sell your services to the company, so you are a sort of a product and the interviewer is your customer. And customer satisfaction, it should be on the top of your mind. So do all that you can do to win them over and to satisfy them with your high standards, your qualifications, and your exceptional attitude towards life and work. Once you do this, not only is your selection guaranteed, but you will scale far above the rest of your competitors. Now, the C in success stands for creativity. So take out as many ways as possible to create that perfect impression, because you will never get that second chance to create your first best impression. E stands for excellence, where you must be excellent at the way that you enter, the way that you conduct yourself through the interview, and the way that you conclude it. S refers to sensitivity to others, where you must also think about the company and the interviewer and what is it that they want from you as an employee. And the last S stands for stick to it. You must resolve never to give up, that you will persist in the face of all adversities and all difficulty. Now, to start with, your focus should be to develop your charisma, your confidence, and your clarity. Now, what is charisma? How to be attractive? How to create a positive perception for yourself? Now, what are the ways that you can improve other people's opinion about you so that they perceive you as smart, as knowledgeable, and as a person who takes responsibility seriously? So you must develop that unshakable self-confidence in yourself, your belief in your own abilities. To learn how to be confident, check out this video. Once you learn the tricks, you will rise above any circumstance in order to attain your goals. And once you are able to do this, people will not only like and accept you, but they would want to associate with you. And the last C, when you have clear vision about yourself. When you're crystal clear about yourself, it simply radiates in your eyes. And a mark of superior people is that they know who they are and where they're going. What is it that they're really trying to achieve? And I'm sure you know that all successful people in sales and management, they're very clear about what they want and why they're doing what they're doing. So if you follow this video till the end, you will become charismatic, confident, and clear about where you are going and what is it that you really want. I have developed full courses on how you can be charming, how you can develop your self-confidence, how you can set your goals in life, and how you can be clear about your life, how you can develop your problem-solving skills. You can access any of these courses through links that are given in the description box below. Well, fully 90% of your success in the interview will be determined by how well you plan your speech. Poor preparation is going to downgrade your credibility, while excellent preparation will not only increase your credibility, but it'll also impress your listeners. It'll make them more open and receptive. At the very start, you'll become trustworthy, interesting, and likable. So sit down and prepare about your resume, about the company where you're going to apply, and what are all of the anticipated questions. This is very essential. So start with your resume and know thoroughly about your grades and the years of passing, with valid reasons if there are any gaps in your education or there are gaps in switching from one job to another. Do definitely Google and well research about the company where you're going to apply, because you must know the company in advance. So research about your role, the media coverage, the mission, the vision of the company where you're applying, and what is it in the company that appeals to you the most. How do the company ideals gel with your own ideals of life? Study in detail the history, the business culture, and your position in the company. See, the deeper you dive, the more dedication will be reflected. This is the way that you will scale much above the rest of your competitors. And this you'll have to do for every interview for the fresh company that you apply. Also, well research and study about the anticipated questions, because here comes a great chance to show how you are different from the others. And 95% of interviews will start off with "tell me about yourself," which is a super trick question. So answer it in around 1 minute. Now, for ways how to tackle this question, you must check out this video, because more than knowing about you, they want to see the style of your communication, your confidence, and your thought clarity. They want to see that what is the value that you can bring in and what kind of personality do you reflect by speaking your first few lines. Remember, you'll never get a second chance to build up the good first impression. So do your very best the first time. There can always be questions regarding your strengths and whether or not you acknowledge your weaknesses. And how can you accept with a positive blend your weaknesses? How do you see yourself in the next 5 years? So answer at least one of your questions woven around a story of your achievement. How you have saved time profitably and brought quality in your work. And share with the board your life experience. This will make you look more grounded, real, and authentic. They may always ask you more questions like, why are you the right fit? What are your hobbies? And what are your marriage plans? Or what are your plans for expanding your family? So there can be personal questions as well. You must be prepared for all of them. Why are you leaving your present job? What is your salary expectation? So there can be a myriad of questions in front of you. Your key job is to show and to believe that you are the best fit, that you are trustworthy, interesting, and likable. And behavioral questions are going to give you ample scope to put it all on the table. And these behavioral questions usually comprise 70% of the questions. So now we come to the second P, your personality. How do you look at change? What and how do you adapt to it? With special reference, of course, to the coronavirus socio-economic changes. Under pressure, how well do you perform? And what are your decision-making skills? What are your decision-making tools? How much of self-discipline and time management do you incorporate in your life? So are you personable? Are you people-oriented? What are your team building skills? These are all so important questions. What are the special qualities that you have as a leader? Remember to pre-create and think of real life examples, those that come from events in your day-to-day life. Maybe an interesting story, you can simply memorize it before you go for your interview. You can take the help of my time management and my leadership videos. For example, you can say that one day, when I was overwhelmed with work, I applied the ABCDE method of time management. I have explained this method in detail in this video. So you can just simply make use of it here, and you can always lay in front of them the qualities that are needed in a leader. See which ones are best in you and how you can use them for your advantage to getting your success in the interview. Make sure that you have designed your entire mock interview in writing. Now learn and practice all of these questions and answers. For the third P, remember, practice makes perfect, and perfect practice would make you a super performer and a super achiever. So practice in 3 ways: in front of a mirror, in front of a friend or a sibling, in front of a camera. Once you do this, you'll be able to check out what is the impression that you're giving. Are you stammering? Are you nervous, or are you tensed? Or are you looking friendly and pleasant? Because this is the need of the hour. Well, your 7 golden rules for success in any interview are: your rule number 1, don't panic. You must stay calm, though it's very difficult. But if you follow the steps correctly and practice at least 5 times all of your written preparation, that calmness will surely come. Do not prepare, but over-prepare. Over-preparation, it'll give you that confidence and the relaxation. Rule number 2, smile. So look pleasant and do smile moderately to reflect your fascination for the interviewers. Rule number 3 is be confident. Carrying yourself confidently will make you look and feel positive, relaxed, and wonderful. So make your conversation strong, clear, interesting, and attention-grabbing. How will you do that? Proper prior preparation. Yes, that will give you the required confidence. Number 4 is dress for success. What you wear and how you look makes a huge impact on other people. Your dress must be smart, neat, and formal. You have absolute control over the way you dress or package and present yourself in front of the interview board. So make sure that you look pleasing and you look smart and attractive. Rule number 5, your body language. Make sure that you have eye contact all through your interview. Use the right gestures while communicating and walk, talk, and speak like a winner. Do take great care of your facial expressions because you really need to look bright, calm, and motivated. Your rule number 6 is your tone. And your tone of voice should reflect your ease, your poise, and your comfort. It should also reflect your confidence and your clear-mindedness. Low tone is a symbol of mental weakness, confusion, and fuzzy-mindedness, and you must avoid it at all costs. The last golden rule and the 7th one is the use of correct grammar. If you're not sure, ask a senior or a mentor and learn the key phrases so that you go wrong in the minimum of areas. Make sure that your speaking and communicating style does not give any shabby impression. With proper preparation and with your sincere efforts, I'm certain that you can excel in each of these 7 areas that will definitely ensure you success in any interview. Now, what are the things that you must carry while you're walking in an interview room? So don't forget to wear a watch. Though we are so used to seeing the time on our cell phones. And do definitely take a copy of your resume, the original copies of your certificates, a notepad, and a pen. You can always use screenshots or printouts of some of your work which you wish to share with the interview board. And last but not the least, don't forget to wear your smile and your confidence. Always reach half an hour before your interview starts. It's also a great idea to make the minutes of the meeting after you've come out of the interview session. This is going to serve you in two ways. You will have a written gist of all that happened. Usually you will forget much of it if you do it afterwards. So you will be able to clearly make out which are the areas that you need to polish more. And once you do this, your next interview is going to go still better. You can always also send a thank you note to the company where you're applying in the email. So this is going to reflect great work culture from your end towards the company. If you still have any questions regarding the interview process, the interview preparation, do let me know in the comments and I will surely revert. Remember, the master key in any interview success is communication. Be sure that you are clear, you're precise, and that you are confident. And whenever you are feeling low or you begin to doubt yourself, whether you will be able to clear an interview or you will not be able to clear the interview, do remember the following lines. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, when you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint in the clouds of doubt. And you never can say how close you are. You may be just near when it seems so far. So stick to it when you're hardest hit, when things seem worst that you must not quit. When things seem worst that you must not quit. Many thanks for watching. You were glued to Seema Chaudhary Success channel, so definitely press the bell icon, like, share and subscribe to keep becoming a better human.